Listen, we got to discuss something involving LeBron James. This thing, really, I've been waiting to get to this for a second because LeBron James made a statement at the end of his dramatic win over the Golden State Warriors. He made it be known that he is not too fond of the NFL swooping in on business here in the NBA. We do got to put things into consideration that the NBA was holding Christmas Day down for years. You know, the NBA looked like they was giving the NFL Thanksgiving. It seemed like they was working hand in hand. The NFL had Thanksgiving, the NBA had Christmas. Just recently, you've been seeing the NFL swooping in now on the NBA on their Christmas Day games. And if you have been living under a rock, the NBA is losing ratings. The ratings is just down. It's so many factors, to why it's down, and we're gonna get into all of it. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports for more news, updates, and more. A lot of people thought LeBron was he was out of pocket for saying something like that, to let it be known that Christmas Day is their day. You know, the NBA, man, they're gonna have to fight fire with fire. Obviously, the NFL is on a whole nother beast. I'm one of them people who love, the NBA. I would rather watch an NBA game than an NFL game. You understand? So, but I'm here to tell you that the NFL is king. They outperform the NBA by, I believe, 20 million households. The NBA has been saying things like the reason why the ratings are down, they were blaming it on cable TV. A lot of people don't have cable, this, that, and the third. Me, myself, I don't have cable. I have streaming services. I pick what I like. I have NBA League Pass. I'm able to watch the games. I don't have to, subscribe to Dish or Direct TV or whatever to view my products that I want to see. And that is working to a degree, but the NBA, they have been real reluctant, to move on to the next crop of superstars. Obviously, you're not going to compete with, an NFL situation, especially when they bring a Beyonce into the picture. See, that was a chess move. Whenever you got Goodell and these guys bringing Beyonce, why Beyonce don't show up any other Sunday? Why Christmas Day? That was a chess move. And then you had Lamar Jackson making head waves, talking about how he had to see it. I already told my coach, listen. I'm going to watch the halftime. Do you know how many kids, young people, look up to Lamar Jackson, ladies and gentlemen? Lamar Jackson is probably going to be the MVP of the league. This man is the truth and a half. The only thing he hasn't done is made it to the Super Bowl. And captured that Super Bowl championship. Outside of that, Lamar Jackson, how many households do you think he shifted with that? And this is big business. This is promotion. All of these things worked hand in hand. With Beyonce, with Lamar, and them doing this NFL, NBA thing on Christmas. I don't believe that this is going to come to an end. I think that the NFL is just going to come in here, man. The NFL is too popular. I want to look at some ways that the first order of business, if I was Adam Silver, I would look at the top 10 most viewed players, because if you need more eyeballs on the product, as we seeing, look, you have LeBron James, Ja Morant, Victor Wembanyama, Steph Curry, LaMelo Ball at number 5. We're going to get into the top 5 real quick. Obviously, you know, Ja Morant, he is coming back for everything. I really don't believe that the NBA they really get behind, the younger stars. Where was Ja Morant, on Christmas Day? You understand? This is why the views are where they're at. They easily could have had the Grizzlies versus the Charlotte Hornets on Christmas Day. Now you got the top 5 most viewed players happen to be elite point guards who's electrifying. That would have been must-see TV, ladies and gentlemen. People are already on record of saying how LaMelo Ball is must-see TV. I think this is a problem, that the NBA doesn't have the Hornets on no nationally televised games. And I know some people, to a naked eye, pause, you might say, oh, the Hornets are horrendous. Why would they put them on Christmas Day? At the end of the day, these are professional basketball players. At any given night, they could knock off whoever. So we got to stop acting like the Hornets, can't play tough, hard nosed basketball. You talking about a Christmas Day game with LaMelo? He would have electrified. He would have gave the people something to see. And not only that, he would have had the cable networks buzzing, but social media buzzing. The only thing I see that the NBA is catering to is Anthony Edwards. And shout out to Ant, man. Listen, after that playoff performance, who isn't a fan? Who ain't paying homage? He's a great player. I want to see them shift to the other guys as well. They should, be involved here. This guy, Anthony Edwards, is not even in the top 5 of most viewed. He ain't even in the top 10. So this is something that I'm looking at. Then you got Giannis at 6, Clay at 7, Jokic at 8, Tatum at 9, AD at 10. I think they still heavy on the LeBron Curry thing. LeBron don't look like he's ever gonna win another championship, ladies and gentlemen, unless they go out and get this man, something that we've never seen. He's got to bring in another star, which is gonna be an uphill battle. You know, Now you look at Victor Wembanyama. I think that's another guy. But I think you need to have all of them. You got to feature Victor. Of course, they're featuring him a little bit. But they need to feature him more, and you need to feature Ja more and LaMelo. I don't know what's the knock with Ja. I know he done went through the off the court issues. He's got the Memphis Grizzlies back to where they were prior to when he got hurt and all of the stuff happened. They back for their spot. Where are the Memphis Grizzlies on Christmas Day? People get tired of LeBron James and the kumbaya and everybody want to be friends. It ain't even no more rivalries no more in the NBA. You talking about LeBron versus Curry. That should be Magic Bird. And you got these guys kumbaya and having interviews, laughing and joking and hugging. And this is not good. You understand? At least act like the WWE, for crying out loud. Can you act like it's some beef, it's some bad blood? And seriously, at least do that, because it would help. I think they need to start looking into, other companies and their tactics, especially I think they just need a little bit more drama. They left TNT, what, it seemed like they don't do too much, they need to get back to that we know drama situation, where it ain't no more drama. I'm just waiting the drama. I don't see it no more. I want to see the bad blood, the vengeance, the aggression. It's just sad that when you got all of these guys who should be definitive rivals of one another, and they just out for drinks and caking it up and loving each other, and how's the family? And seriously, this is horrendous. But if the NBA continues to go down this road, they're going to be in trouble. Obviously they just got a big time deal, with the TV thing, but I want to look into WWE for once. Even the NFL, they are streaming things on Netflix. They did a lot on Christmas Day. You see that the WWE, they're moving off a cable network to Netflix. The question I pose, do the NBA need to look into some of these streaming services? Because these people are going to these streaming services looking to double their output in terms of viewership, because nobody really has cable no more. Everybody picks and chooses their streaming platform that they want to watch. So I think the NBA might have to look into that. And let's get in the comment section. You already know it's Flight Sports. Let's get interactive. Make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV.